Welcome to Experimentation. My name is Rachel Van West, and I'm very excited to be presenting today amongst amazing experimentation gurus, conversion rate optimization specialists, managers, and directors. Super excited to be a part of this awesome conference to talk through prioritizing experiments to be effective for the business. So a little bit about myself. I've been doing experimentation now for several years. I started my career in the B2B technology industry, switched over to cruising, and now work in the beauty industry, focusing on subscriptions and e-commerce. So setting up a program can sometimes be difficult, and figuring out when you have so many ideas what to prioritize can also be very difficult. So these are three things I tend to ask myself as I'm going through and trying to prioritize my roadmap and what are different experiments that I want to try to run. So questions to ask yourself. 1, what are you trying to solve? 2, who are your stakeholders? And 3, how difficult is it to implement these changes? So first things first, what are you trying to solve? Is it a product development or a new functionality? Have you partnered with your product team to figure out, like, when we launch these new pieces of functionality, are you trying to drive more revenue? Are you trying to drive more subscriptions? Are you trying to drive a better user experience to keep from cancellations or keep from people abandoning the shopping flow? What is it that you're trying to solve? So once you kind of have that figured out, from there, what are the different business KPIs that you should align to? Again, if it's revenue, how are you capturing that information, and how is this test going to help you gain revenue? Are you trying to cancel to keep somebody from canceling a subscription or from bouncing from your e-commerce flow? Those are all things that, as you're trying to develop your roadmap, what are those KPIs? And then how are they aligning to the business? So you're keeping more of your customers engaged and you're having less leakage within your conversion funnel. From there, who are your stakeholders? Are you partnering with product? Are you partnering with marketing? Are you partnering with executive leadership? Are you partnering with analytics if that isn't something that is already reporting to you? Who are your stakeholders, and do they have a say in how you're building your experiments? One of the things that I have found that's worked really well at multiple companies is just setting up a quick monthly touch base with those key stakeholders. Again, whether it be product, whether it be analytics, whether it be business stakeholders, marketing, creative, just to get everybody in the room and to collaborate. And then as you're, again, trying to solve and coming up with hypotheses, having somewhere documented, whether it be a deck, whether it be a spreadsheet, whether it be a fancier tool out there like Jira to kind of build your roadmap, having all of the stakeholders in those meetings to align with what some of their hypotheses are and to get them involved within your experimentation program. And then finally, how difficult is it to implement these changes? Is it something that, a quick color change, a quick design change, changing an image, changing copy? All of those things can be done relatively quickly. So you should, as you're trying to prioritize your experiments, keep that in mind. If it's something that's going to be easy to implement or easy to change, put those a little bit further up on your prioritization list because you can get them out faster. If it's something that's going to require more of a development fix, or if it's going to require some help from product, keep those on your list, but maybe work in tandem and get some of those experiments that are lower hanging fruit out the door so you can get the appropriate metrics that you need and appropriate data in order to make decisions while you're working on some of those more complicated tests to set up with, again, your engineering development or whoever else is on your team. So those are the big 3 questions that I ask myself whenever I'm creating a roadmap for experimentation. What are you trying to solve? Who are your stakeholders? And how difficult is it to implement these changes? And then, from there, whether it's a Jira or just even a spreadsheet to help like prioritize all of your different hypotheses and experimentation ideas, keeping those three questions in mind have helped me set up multiple programs and in different industries, and highly recommend that those are the kind of main three things that you think about when you're setting up your experiments. So super excited to be a part of this amazing group of experimentation professionals, and definitely looking forward to seeing other sessions and all of the things that this conference is providing. So, and to be able to network with all of you in case you have any questions. So, hope you enjoy the rest of the conference. Hope you are enjoying all of the great content coming from amazing experimenters around the world. And definitely reach out if you are interested in learning more about what I've done and just be able to collaborate on things that work well for your industries. So hope you have a great rest of the conference and enjoy.